This is a story about Jesus and time. Sometimes Jesus seemed to have a completely different understanding of time and urgency. Someone even died waiting for Jesus. News came to Jesus that his good friend Lazarus was really ill. But because Jesus really loved Lazarus and Mary and Martha, his sisters, he didn't go straight away, but delayed 4 days so that God would be glorified and through it all, his Son glorified. So more than 4 days later, Jesus arrives and Martha hears that he's coming and rushes out and says, "Lord, if you'd been here, Lazarus wouldn't have died. But whatever you ask, I know God will answer you." "Lazarus will rise again," says Jesus. "I know he'll rise again on the last days." "I am the resurrection and the life," says Jesus. "Those who believe in me will not die." "Do you believe, Martha? I know you are God's chosen king," says Martha, "anointed for his work and sent by him as God's Son into the world." "Where's your sister?" says Jesus. So Martha rushes in and finds Mary and brings her out. And Mary throws herself at the feet of Jesus. "If you had been here, he wouldn't have died." Jesus is overwhelmed and cries when he sees Mary and all the others crying, "Where have you laid him?" And they take him to the grave, which is a cave with a stone rolled over the front. And Jesus is filled with anger and emotion. He says, "Roll the stone away." And then he says, "Heavenly Father, I know that you hear me, but they need to know that you listen to me. Lazarus, come out." And straight away this figure, wrapped in burial clothes, comes out of the cave. "Unwrap him," Jesus says. And they unwrap him. And because of this miracle, some of those there believe in Jesus, but others go straight away and find the chief priests and the Sadducees and the Pharisees and say, "Jesus has performed all these miracles, and he went to the grave where this guy Lazarus had been buried. They rolled the stone away, and he said, 'Lazarus, come out.' And straight away this dead guy comes back to life, and they unwrap him from the burial clothes. And people are believing in him. Soon everyone will believe in him. If we don't do something, the Romans will come and crush our people and our temple and our nation." "Ah, you idiots," says the high priest. "Don't you know that it is better for one man to die than the whole nation to suffer?" In this way, God was using him to predict that Jesus would die not just for the Jews, but for all the people who belong to him. From this time, the Jews plotted to kill Jesus and do away with this threat. And Jesus sets his face at this time towards Jerusalem and his coming death. How have events upset your sense of time? Can you see God behind it all?